I'm Margret Kimani. On LinkedIn, you can find me on Alda Margret Kimani. I'm a leadership self-published Alda. Yes, I am in Kajiado County, and today has been an amazing day. It's one of those things we have dreamt of as a country association of countrywide hubs. We've had a desire to, unite all the hubs, the countrywide hubs, the Kenyan hubs, innovation hubs, and today has been amazing. Our hub is majorly was started by Duta Angels Foundation. We've been doing global mentorships in the very hardship areas. All over Kenya, you see us in the slums, in the very marginalized areas. I've been everywhere. We are beekeepers. So anything eco will have our name on it. When I did a bit of research, I realized that the kids actually walk 5 kilometers to school in the hot, scorching Kajiado County, and in the sun, in the hot sun. A lot of them have no food during the day, remember? So the idea actually started, because I sit in the Countrywide Association, Countrywide Hubs. So I decided I will solve this problem myself. First, we don't have digital literacy. A lot of our children, especially Kajiado County, especially in the rural areas, don't talk about Kitengela. Kitengela is metropolitan in my world. A long story short, when I started the hub, we had to green the area. That is what we've been doing for the last 1 year. In the farm, because our hub is located in a farm, in a very small farm, I must say, because Kajiado, we have a lot of land, arable land, uncultivated, with a lot of small acacia trees. This is why the acacia bees, we keep bees, because the acacia tree has very juicy honey. We started growing them from when they were very young last year. And we have an initiative. This is why our hub is called Kajiado Innovation Eco Hub. When we landed there, we realized, oh my God, we don't have water. Where do we get water from? There are no rivers around us. We had to dig 2 dams in the Innovation Hub. We dug a well, it's like mining. Dug a small well at the corner of the farm, and this is the water that has sustained the trees. As you know, the dam dries after a few months of sunshine. That is one. So we are solving climate smart stuff, especially water harvesting. We are teaching the community. We are also, the hub, obviously, we've started training. Our focus is the young people, especially when they close, because during the school holidays, we are able to get all the students who are even in boarding school, primary schools who are boarders, and high school. So, and by the way, Association of Countrywide Hubs has been very helpful. We were able to start the cybersecurity training. I'm one of the people who were trained on the cybersecurity agenda. As you know, it's an issue. So we want to train these guys, and we also want them to solve some of the problems we see in our community. So one of the things that has happened, our hub is actually an incubation center for innovations, and so far we have 2 innovations. Imagine within a year, for me it's a very big deal. We have an innovation that we have copyrighted, patented recently, end of last year, and the plastic bottles that we use for drinking water, we are using those. We have an innovation that will convert, we process that bottle and we make tarmac. Another one is, my community, the Maa community, of course, we have issues with cattle rustling. So we are using technology and, of course, artificial intelligence. We have an innovation that will solve a tracker for our cattle, specifically for our cattle. My community in Kajiado County, we keep a lot of cattle, yeah? We are known for cows and goats and sheep. And if you think about it, the solutions that we are coming up with in Kajiado, we believe that they'll solve other problems in like Narok, where my late mother came from, their families came from, and other pastoralist communities, even around, in Africa. So we've had to think solar, everything we do is solar. And this will be one of the challenges, yeah? How do we power the computers, for example? We're asking any well-wishers out here that can come in and also come check the area. We have also an initiative called Plant Growing 1 million fruit trees. In the farm, we specialize in fruit trees. Of course, we have to plant the other trees for shade and greening, and also a cool weather, because it needs to be habitable for people to come to the hub. So we have that initiative together with Konza. We've actually started in the schools around our community, starting with Naserian. Big shout out to Naserian Primary School. It's a public school it's about 3 kilometers from our hub. we started showing the kids that they can start a little corner like this, where they do, I think they used to call it 4K club. And the kids have actually embraced the growing of fruit trees. And if you think about it, because we also champion food security is that during lunchtime or break time, the kids can pluck avocado, other, high like chicken, and this is good for their diet. Growing things like carrots, and they do very well. Passion fruit, things that, bananas in our hub, by the way, in our farm we have bananas. Believe it or not, things that you would never see in Kajiado usually. Oh, very good. It was nice having the partners and also meeting. We don't meet every month. We don't meet with the other hubs from other regions of the, from the countrywide hubs. And it was nice seeing our colleagues who are championing other different initiatives. Secondly, it was nice to hear from the government. Waziri was very clear on what he wants to do. I see that he understands AI and where the world is coming. So I was very keen to hear him talk about AI, robotics, cybersecurity, for example, data protection, which is a thing we have to deal with. And actually, the fourth industrial revolution for me is exactly the answers we're answering in the AGM. Because some of the things the hubs are doing, they are solving actually, a lot of the work we are doing is what the government actually is in line with what the government wants to do. And I was also very happy to hear him talk about having a digital. I think you're aware that we've divided the country into about 5 regions: Coast, Northeastern, Rift, and I'm actually in the Eastern region and Metropolitan. And it's nice to see young people actually getting those opportunities. I'm a leadership elder, so when I see someone like Alex, who is representing Ubunifu for our region, Alexander, he's doing such a good job. Innovation is not only in Nairobi. Innovation is happening in Eldoret, innovation is happening in Kilifi, in Wajir, in Kakuma. Oh, one of my favorite hubs is Turkana, the learning lions, And the hub is actually, when I look up, when I'm almost giving up in my Kajiado County desert, I'm always looking up to, Turkana, Lake Turkana. In the middle of Turkana, there's a hub. There's a hub that is thriving. So I'm very grateful. I am glad that us guys, I have this hashtag that says, the Kenya we want has to start with me and you. This is actually why the AGN needed to happen here in the Kenya School of Government. And big shout out to the Kenya School of Government. They've been very supportive. I'm one of the longest serving mentor at the Presidential Digitalent. It's actually an initiative by the former president that sits with the ICT Authority. Yeah, so we usually meet further down inside the same facility in Kenya School of Government. And it's good to see that different departments of government are also collaborating with the private sector. And thanks for having us. So anyway, what happens is that one of the solutions we're offering is that we want to be a solution for the animals. They can just come and drink water. Remember, we have 4 animals. We have ostrich, we have swara, which is antelope, all manner of antelope, we have it. Actually, outside our hub, you see it. And we also have a giraffe and zebra. So these animals, they are the most beautiful. They are harmless, by the way, and all they need is water. Because acacia, we have a lot of vegetation around our hub. So that is another problem we are solving, to Mother Nature. So yeah. And you're welcome to visit the hub one of the days and you can cover the story. We've been documenting every baby step. Yeah.